A warning. You're about to enter a world containing scenes of injury and survival. And scenes where soldiers could not be saved. There will also be lots of dark humor.
It's my kidney.
And courage, camaraderie, and choice language. We spent 48 hours with the medical corps of the DaVinci Wolves battalion near the front line. And this is how they roll.
Hi, nice.
You're famous.
Hello.
Josh.
Hello.
Alina Mikhailova commands this band of pirate paramedics.
Лікар англійської мови?
Ні, лікар англійської мови.
Think MASH, but with millennials in charge.
He's an architect.
You're an architect by trade, oh wow. Okay, cool.
Я не знала.
The wounded are brought here by cover of darkness from the front line just a few miles away. So until nightfall, we wait to the sound of shelling and shisha.
We try to stay at least 5-8 kilometers from the front line.
The Russians are moving towards this position at pace, and this unit is a target. So we agree to only broadcast this once they'd moved. The day after we filmed here, they had to leave. Daniel, call sign East, plots their journey west.
For last month, we need to move like 3 times because front line was moving closer and closer to us. Yeah. So it's quite intense. Yeah, they're pushing like all the time, pushing.
The Russians, in other words, are advancing faster than they ever have on this front. Why do you do this?
Як можна сидіти вдома, коли відбувається те, що відбувається, коли...
People are, aren't they? Not everybody is getting involved.
Да, і це дуже печально, it's for pity.
It's sad. Yeah. What's the difference? Like, why do you think they're not?
На сьогодні це програшна мобілізаційна кампанія держави, на мою думку.
The feeling here, 2 parallel universes in Ukraine. The ones who step up to fight and the ones who do not. For Alina, the anger at those refusing to join the fray is personal. Are you comfortable talking about your partner who founded this unit?
No.
No. Okay. I want that then. Alina's partner was Dmitro Kotsabailo, his call sign DaVinci, thus the battalion's name. He was killed in action last year in the battles for Bakhmut. In the mess, memorialized. That night, fierce fighting in the distance, and we see drones overhead. In the wee hours, word comes through, it's too dangerous to bring the wounded here, to this old commandeered holiday camp. They will spend the night lying out there injured in the darkness. We bed down in an old cabin, wallpapered with messages to soldiers from school children.
Dear warriors, I send you a piece of the heart of a little Ukrainian.
The next day,
Близько.
Другий кап.
Я бачу.
Самоліт літає над
much bigger ordnance, much closer.
Josh here.
Yeah, he's here.
Outside, a huge Russian glide bomb has just landed in the lake beside us. Inside the dugout bomb shelter, Volodymyr, call sign Pierce, because of all his piercings, fashions new nursery rhymes.
Я переробив пісню.
Да?
А каби падають на брук. Тук-тук-тук-тук. Ну, позавчора.
Anastasia, call sign Ginger, underlines what makes them different.
Мало стараються розгортати штаби. Ну, це ризиковано, скільки людей в одному місці. Ми просто не сцепили. Такі сидимо.
Да, ми самі перші штаби, які на ближчій лінії вогня.
Да.
Hi. May we join you?
Yeah, sure.
That night, word comes through. The wounded are on their way from the front. And as the team wait, again, banter helps them breathe.
Yeah, one time we had these guys that they came to us, and the driver, he told us that we have like 3 wounded and 1 dead, and everyone can walk. Well, okay, sure, bring them here. I mean, yeah.
It's a lot of funny moments here. Гумор допомагає нам не зійти з розуму, не збожеволіти тут.
At around 9 p.m., the banter stops. The wounded start arriving. 2 soldiers in their 40s with serious shrapnel wounds. At first, Maxime, face down on the floor, is prioritized. Ivan is at least able to walk. But then everything changes. Field bandages removed, the extent of Ivan's wounds become clearer. He passes out. The young medics now have laser-like focus. Scrubs over tie-dye t-shirts, surgical gloves over tattooed hands. Time to move. Now stabilized, these men are being taken to a hospital far from the battlefield.
Якщо він почне просаджувати датчик на геста, це по-любому ця почка, що там не працює. Ти почнеш капати. Якщо не почне, нічого не буде.
Speed is everything. Get them to hospital. Do it quickly and do it in the dark to avoid the attention of Russian drones. Fresh out of medical school, Vladislav is the unit's 26-year-old surgeon, call sign Grandpa, a lifetime lived in just under 3 years of war. Do you have many friends fighting?
Насправді я не знаю, наскільки зараз багато мого минулого життя зараз служить.
When you say your previous life, is that the way you see it?
Це була велика така лінія розмежування між минулим життям до війни і життям уже під час війни. Це велика грань.
So like 2 separate lives almost.
Так.
It's as if this place is drip-fed the horror of the front line. Person by person, and sometimes body by body.
Я був раз. Через годину вже дві, напевно. Там прямо в роті.
This soldier is called Vasily. He was shot in the face and died instantly. This man was his friend, was with him when he was shot.
Зразу евакуація і забрали свою. Бо це сталося, ми визвали свою машину, нас на приїхали, ми забрали це. Він відразу це, він що, а прямо в роті.
The young medic Pierce sits with him for a time. We asked him about it later. This invisible treatment administered in silence.
It's really short time, but it's enough for that. In that situation, it was enough for him, because I felt it that it's okay.
What would ever be enough for this man, with the dirt of battle on his face, a friend's blood on his fatigues, and in his eyes, well, hard to describe.
Це, каже, був ваш побратим?
Так.
In the end, we don't even notice him slip away, straight back to the front line.